What's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do here on the Jam Session. We cook up every single game, every single day, man. Money making Monday, new week, new goals, new opportunities. Still at the beginning of March, man. In my opinion, the best month for betting. I absolutely love March. You got college hoops action, March Madness right on the horizon. NBA final stretch, really right here, right now, as we get ready to see what teams are who and see what teams are really getting ready to go on a run, what teams are fraudulent, what teams are pretenders, what teams are contenders. You feel me? That's the time of season we're in the NBA. Love this time of year, man. Friday, rough day in the office. Saturday, rough day in the office. Y'all know me, I always call a spade a spade. Yesterday, I did drop my NBA Player of the Day with the Orlando Magic. Now, the number one team on the do not bet list. I'm tired of that team, bro. They're done. They're cooked. They're terrible. They're done. The team from last year is long gone. I guess Jalen Suggs is LeBron James because they are terrible without him. He's the heart and soul of that team, and without him, they can't seem to do anything. So, yes, the Magic right now currently on the DNB. But we did hit our other two plays yesterday. Oklahoma City Thunder buddies, man, caught a late cover in that basketball game. And then we had the Los Angeles Lake Show Lakers, my favorite team, outright on the money line as home dogs with the Clippers rolling in. So we did make some money yesterday. Still wasn't the profitable weekend I was looking for. But, hey, that's in the past. New week, new goals, new opportunities. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's start this week off on the right foot. Solid card today on this Money Making Monday. Of course, y'all know the drill, man. I'm going to cook it up and try to smash it. Per usual, I appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in and watch this video. All I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. There's a link for both in the description below. And, of course, I have premium plays over at the site. All right, ladies and gentlemen, man, let's do the damn thing, man. Let's do it. First game on the board. Got the Golden State Warriors out on the road facing the Charlotte Hornets. 12.5-point home dogs. Keep an eye on the injury report. Jimmy Butler's game time decision for this one. Jonathan Kuminga. He was looking like he could be back today. It won't be today. Maybe the next game, Kuminga will be back. This is a decent little spot for Charlotte. Bounce back game at home that also happens to be a revenge game. Not enough for me to fade Golden State right now, though. I know they had a disappointing game in Philadelphia the other night. Off that disappointing game, though, I expect them to come in here and beat up on Charlotte, a team they're head and shoulders better than. So just a game I don't want to overcomplicate. I think the Warriors come in here, handle business, get in, get out, win the game by like 14, 15 plus. Lay the points here with confidence on the Golden State Warriors. We keep it rolling. We head over to Philadelphia where the Sixers are laying 3.5 points on the Portland Trail Blazers. Total 229.5. Y'all know my gripe, man. I think the Philadelphia 76ers, even still, are overrated and overvalued. Nothing here tells me to lay 3.5 with Philadelphia. Let's call a spade, man. The Portland Trail Blazers have the better record. The Portland Trail Blazers have been the better basketball team all season long. I know Philadelphia beat them up in the lone meeting these two teams played earlier this season. Final score was 125-103 on the 30th of December in Portland. Solid win for the Sixers in that one. But still, I like the way Portland has played recently. Winners of 4 of their last 5. Not the best spot for them tonight on the second leg of a back-to-back. With travel, they were in Cleveland yesterday. Now they're heading to Philadelphia. That's the reason why they're underdogs in this game. But younger team, Philadelphia overrated, overvalued. This is a legitimate 50-50 style game in my mind, in my opinion. You're going to give me the better team at plus money. I kind of want to take a shot here with the Portland Trail Blazers, or at least just grab the points in my back pocket. Again, Portland has been the better basketball team. One win for Philadelphia over Golden State is not enough for me to jump on them here, even with the rest advantage. Even though they're comfortable at home, it's their 5th home game, last 6 games, still not enough for me to lay points over a bucket with Philadelphia. I think you're asking for it. Give me the Portland Trail Blazers, the team that's been the better basketball team, has the better record. I know it's not the sexiest spot for them, but still think they can win it. Still think they can cover. I want the points in my back pocket with Portland here in this one. We got Miami laying 8.5 points on the Washington Wizards. Total 218.5. This is one of my least favorite games on the entire card tonight. Miami laying this many points, man. Don't trust them. As you see on your screen, Miami, one of the worst ATS teams in the NBA. This team really hasn't covered anything recently. They did cover against New York yesterday, but outside of that, man, this team has been not great from an ATS perspective. Well, let me give them some credit. They won back-to-back games and then covered against New York, but still, as you see, they're one of the worst ATS teams full length of the season. Is this the run that we've been waiting for here for Miami? I'm not sure. I damn sure know I'm not laying 8.5 points when I'm on the second leg of a back-to-back. I can't do that. This is not that style team. So, Washington, worst team in the NBA. I understand. I understand. They are the worst team in the NBA. Miami did beat them up earlier this season, back in November, 118-98 in Washington. But I'm here to tell you these are two different teams now than those two teams were then. What I'm trying to say here is too many points to lay with Miami on the second leg of a back-to-back. Even though there's no travel, that was still an overtime game yesterday. They're not a great ATS team anyway, so in this spot, in this situation, I don't want to be laying this many points. I think Washington can come in here, can be competitive. Small lean on Washington, plus the points. Kind of took a long way route to get there, but we got there eventually. We keep it rolling, man. We got the Grizzlies laying 9.5 points on the Atlanta Hawks, man. The Grizzlies, what is going on with these boys, man? These boys have not been the same team post-All-Star break. They should have lost to Orlando on the road. Orlando's just so bad. Somehow, somewhere, they coughed that game up. They went on the road, got beat by Cleveland, barely beat Phoenix at home in an overtime game, turn around, lost to New York at home, turn around, lost to San Antonio at home. This is not the Grizzlies we have come to know and love. In the bounce-back game at home tonight, I have to lay the points with Memphis. They've earned that respect for me at home, at the crib. They're still the third, I think right now, the third best ATS team in all of the NBA. You see the number on your screen, man. They've been super profitable this season. I know they're in a little rut right now. I think tonight's a great night for them to kind of wake up out of it. They match up really well with the Hawks. The Hawks have been struggling. The Hawks were struggling at home. Now the Hawks are out on the road. Hawks banged up in this one. I think this is a Grizzly-style spot. I think this is a spot where the Grizzlies flex their muscles and kind of return back to the Grizzlies we have come to know and love at home from a money-making perspective. Give me Memphis. No need to overcomplicate this one. I think we're low-key back to fading Atlanta. I don't like the vibes in Atlanta right now. They had a little run there. Looks like it's over. I think Memphis beats up on them today. We got a good game coming up, man. We got the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies laying 9.5 points on the Houston Rockets. Total 229.5. Rockets are back healthy, man. And remember, the Rockets were doing some damage from an ATS perspective on the road before Fred VanVleet got hurt and was injured. Then they were really terrible from an ATS perspective, no matter how you sliced it. These two teams have already matched up 3 times this season. The Thunder Buddies won the first meeting, 126-107 in Oklahoma City back in November. Houston won the next meeting in December, 119-116 in Houston. And the Thunder Buddies won the most recent meeting, 111-96, back in December as well on the 14th. So they haven't played in a couple months. Who are these two teams right now? The Thunder, number 1 record team in the West, haven't been as dominant from an ATS perspective. Sometimes they kind of play with their food a little bit. They're not going as balls to the wall as they have in the last couple seasons. The reason why we have come to know and love them. They kind of have taken that number 1 seed, let's prioritize health late in games approach, and you can find yourself in trouble more often than not with this team laying extended numbers. They're still one of the best ATS teams in the NBA. I'm just telling you who they are right now currently. Houston, they went through a stretch heading into the All-Star break, really struggling. Coming out of it, they've been playing better, but that home loss to Sacramento the other day was really head-scratching. Coming off the significant homestand, I want to fade Houston here in this one. I think this is a game I don't want to overcomplicate. I think this is a game where the line tells you what you need to know. The Thunder Buddies, in a motivation game, head and shoulders the better basketball team, damn near double digits. I like to grab points with Houston on the road. I know Oklahoma City has played with their food in certain situations here recently. I'm still going to lay here with the Thunder. I think they come out here, flex their muscles, win this game by like 12. That's how I got this game playing out. Thunder Buddies for life. I'm going to lay it. We got the team from Dallas at home, at the crib, with the Sacramento Kings rolling in. Kings laying 2.5, total 231.5. I told y'all that Washington-Miami game was one of my least favorite games. No, this is my least favorite game of the night. Y'all know me, man. I'm not interested in betting the Dallas Mavericks right now. A month later, I'm still not over it. I don't know if I ever be over it. You feel me? Since then, since that trade, at the time of the trade, the Mavs were the fourth seed in the West. The Lakers were the 10th. Right now, currently, or the Lakers were the 8th. Right now, currently, the Mavs are 10th and the Lakers are 2nd. It's disgusting, bro, what they did to my franchise, fam. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. So, I'm sorry. I'm still pissed at them. And let's just call a spade a spade. They're so banged up right now that it's hard to look in their direction. They have no front court, bro. Lively, Gafford, Anthony Davis, all still out, bro. All still out. PJ Washington, he's out for this one. Look at the Mavs numbers with PJ on and off the floor. They're almost night and day how important PJ Washington is to this Dallas Mavericks team. Sacramento has already beaten them twice this season, 110-100 in Sacktown and 129-128 in Dallas back in November in an overtime game. DeMar DeRozan got him that game. I believe that was like the game right after the trade. I believe, if my memory serves me correctly. Yeah, that was that game, I think. Anyways, I say all that to say, I'm on the Dallas Mavericks, bro. I hate this fucking team, but I'll lean towards them in this one. I'm not laying 2.5 points on the road with the Sacramento Kings. They're still one of the worst ATS teams in the NBA. I don't think they necessarily have the presence down low that's going to attack the paint and really take advantage of the Mavs today. So I'm not really too worried about it. I'm not betting this game personally, but it's a play on the spot. It's a play on the situation. Bounce back game at home that also happens to be a double revenge game for the Dallas Mavericks. Just following the script, spots, situations. Again, they just lost their last game to Milwaukee, 132-117. Giannis happening. You know what I mean? Not a hard concept to understand. This one, they don't got nobody really getting at the rim. Sacramento, double revenge game, bounce back game, small lean on the team from Dallas. Last and final game of the night, we got the Detroit Pistons laying 9.5 points on the road on the Utah Jazz. I'm going to take the Detroit Pistons and lay the points here in this one. They're the better basketball team. Utah, I don't trust this team at all whatsoever. They're comfortable at home. It doesn't matter. They're not the team from last year that we made a really pretty penny with at home. They've been pretty bad at home this season, and I don't want to attack them. They did beat Detroit earlier this season, 126-119, back in December in Detroit. I think the Pistons get a little get back here on the road. I'm going to lay the points with Detroit here in our last and final game of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, man, I appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in and watch this video. Just broke down how I see every single game tonight playing out. The plays that I personally have the most money on tonight, though, the ones that I'm hammering hard, you can find over at Pickdawgz Premium. Again, it wasn't my best weekend overall. Friday and Saturday were rough nights in the office. Always call a spade here on the jam session. No need to lie, run from it. Not trying to sell you guys anything or anything like that. I'm just here to tell you guys my thoughts. And if you really want my thoughts and what I'm betting, you can scoop that up over at Pickdawgz Premium. We've had a profitable 2-season run. You feel me? Or 3-season run. A 3-season run here. So I'm not a miracle worker. I don't win every single day. I never claim to win every day. I don't claim to win every single game. I don't tell you guys to parlay all this shit together, and I don't tell you this is a get-rich-quick scheme. I'm here to tell you my thoughts. I'm here to tell you how I see the game. And straight bet your way through this shit, bro, and you can make a couple extra dollars. You feel me? And then if you really take it seriously, apply the right betting strategies, the right betting formula, the right bankroll management, you can do this for a living. It's really not that hard of a concept to understand, man. But on a night-to-night basis, getting mad at me for missing parlays, I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't. I want to help you win. But I don't want to be the person you blame for your losses either. Feel me? For the people on my premium side that we had a bad weekend, apologize. Bounce back. Do the damn thing, man. Let's do it, though. Appreciate y'all more than y'all know. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. See y'all tomorrow. Money Making Monday. Start of a new week. I'm out of here. Peace.